Alright, early morning from Lødingen. Yes, off to summer vacation. Hey, time is 4:30 in the morning. There's our car. We're off with the ferry from Lødingen and we're going to Ida's parents in Gildeskaal, Northern Norway. Gonna stay there for a few days and then we're off to northern Sweden. That's the plan. Come on, guys. Because the weather is gonna be shit here in Northern Norway. Plan was some hiking in Gildeskaal where Ida's parents live. There's a lot of nice hiking trails. But as you can see, weather is cloudy, gray. It's been raining like shit. And that is what it's gonna do for the next week. So we're gonna evacuate to Sweden. Yes. And it's now Saturday morning. It's gonna stay 2-3 days with Ida's parents, and then we're going out to northern Sweden. So trying to find some content. Here's Aiko doing his thing. All right, see you later. Alright, welcome to Fauske. Lovely Saturday morning. Weather is complete shit. About 2 hours left. Here's Ida and Aiko. Har fin ferie. Enjoying your vacation. Thumbs up. Had to refuel. Gonna go in, have a piss, then we're off. Ida's the driver. Have to get some sleep. Alright, last a little bit down this fine highway here. Then where are we? At the center of the world, Mellom Sandnes, where Ida's parents live. Let's go, let's go. Alright, guys. So the nature here is just amazing. As I said, you just follow this dirt road around 7 kilometers and there's Ida's parents' house down there. You can see the scenery here. You got the mountains right at the back. And you got the ocean here. It's called Morsdalsfjorden. So really nice place. Kinda in the middle of nowhere, but nature-wise it can't be better. Looky here, looky here. Just the problem is the sun is gonna be up today and then the weather is gonna turn to shit. And it's gonna be shit in the whole week to come. So the plan is to stay for a day or two and then we're gonna go off to Sweden. They have a cabin there. Stay there for a week or two. Then we see if the weather gets better here. But looky here. Looky here. They have a small boat here so we can go fishing, but alright, gonna go up and say hello, so see you later. Aiko and his good friend Tico. Tikus! Ja, Tico. Vi er klar for fjelltur senere. Yes. Out hiking later if the weather holds up. Lot of nice mountains here. Hey guys, come on. Bathing time for the little dogs. Hey. Ida and Tico in the lead. Tico is Ida's mother's dog. It's the same race. A German Mittelspitz. Some years younger than good old Aiko. Hvor gammel han Tico? 5, 6? Yeah, I think Tico's like 5 or 6. But Aiko is the oldest one, but the fittest one. Come on, Aiko. Come, Tico. Not too good friends. Hey. Now most of the houses here are like summer houses or summer cabins. There's not too many that live here permanently besides Ida and her family and a couple of these other houses. It's a popular spot for having a cabin or a summer house, as you can see from the scenery. And Bodø is the closest kind of big city, which is just like over an hour away, so not too far. Alright, had some well needed rest. Weather is still holding up and we're off hiking with Ida, Mr. Tikos and Aiko up front. We're going to Høyfjellsknubben. It's a small kind of mountaintop, hillside top outside Indyr. You can see the top in the background there. It's Indyr is kind of the closest small town outside where Ida's parents live. Gonna follow the dirt road here and along up there. It takes you up around, I think, 300-400 meters something. I haven't been there in over half a year, so don't really remember. You can see sun's up. Got some good company and all good. So the road takes you along here, up to small water there, and then along to the top over there. You got some nice view of downtown Indyr Centrum, where Ida grew up. Yes. Alright, the first kind of 10-minute series by dirt road, and then you take to the left up here somewhere. There's also a small water up here. Gonna see if these guys wanna cool down and have a drink first. You can see the sign, Sandnesting, Løvvannet, Høyfjellsknubben, that's where we're going. But actually you can loop around, go the whole thing here. It's a really nice round trip. It takes you around 2.5-3 hours. Then you go along the right here and all the way along the ridge here, all the way up there where we're going. So, but that's for another day. Still kind of tired after driving the whole day, so gonna do the short one today. Alright, here is Løvvannet. So if you don't want to go mountain hiking, it's a nice little hike just up here. This is actually also the local drinking water, so no peeing in the water, guys. That goes for Ida too. So yes, let them cool down. And then we're off up there, Høyfjellsknubben. Actually, the sign here says no bathing. Drinking source, no bathing. But that goes for us, I think, not the doggos. Up, up, up we go. Now the first bit here is through the grass and forest, and the thing here in there, there's a lot of flot or mites or whatever they're called in English that bite you, and especially the dogs. They suck your blood and they may carry parasites and make you actually really sick. But you can buy this kind of like mosquito spray to spray yourself. So let's see if it helps. Ida is thinking forward and doing long pants. So we'll see how I fare up here. We found a lot of those guys on the dogs earlier. Through the jungle we go. Kinda reminds me of the jungle at Kumak Island, Thailand, just with mites instead of snakes and scorpions. So do your pick. Heads up. Up a limbo. Alright, been following the ravine for like 5, 6, 7 minutes. Then we're off to the left. Here you can see we start to gain some ground and height. Kind of steep actually. Got these ropes if it's wet or slippery. But now it's nice weather for a hike. Ida's soldiering on in front here. Up. Alright, let's go, let's go. You can start to see the view here. Up and up and up we go. Getting steep, but closing in. Alright, looky here. Not too far left. There we go. Alright, here you can see the terrain kind of flattens out. As I said, you can walk from the water, then flies and left there and follow the ridge all along here. Then you come up on top. Where are we going now? I know we lost Ida. Let's go. Alright. Damn flies. Here we are. At the top of Høyfjellsknubben and Gildeskaal, Nordland. It says Høyfjellsknubben 320 meters above sea level. Let's see here at the view. Here you can see the back skirts of Indir, and the island on the other side there is called Fugleøya, or the Birds Island. You can do a boat trip over there. It's supposed to be a nice place for bird watching and stuff. I've never been there, but it's on our kind of bucket list. And down there is Indir, as I said, a kind of Gildeskaal community center. There's a few, or a convenience store and small gym and stuff. So that's it from our small little hike of the day with Mr. Tikus, good old Aiko, and Ida, as you all know. Fornøyd? Yes. First start of the summer vacation. And as I said, too bad the weather's gonna turn, but we make do. Nice start at least. Alright, signed on again. On the other side there on top, all the way, and the highest peak there you can see, is called Sandhornet. We went there last year. Takes you up just over 900 meters. It's a really nice hike. You drive along and you park where the ferry is down there, and then you follow kind of the back of the mountain there and all the way to the top. It's a lovely hike, and one of the more famous hikes here in Salten, Nordland. But now we're gonna head back, go to the convenience store and buy some Saturday candy. That's the plan. Yes, let's go. Alright, so that was it from our first hiking video from our summer vacation here in Gildeskaal, Nordland, summer 2025, visiting Ida's parents. Forgot to say the hike here takes you everywhere from 20 to 40 minutes one way, depending on your shape. We just strolled up with these guys in just about 30 minutes. So not too far, quite an easy hike, but now see you. So plan is to stay here a few more days depending on the weather. Then we're gonna drive over to northern Sweden. Not too many mountains there, but try to find some content there. So that's it, see you. Alright, Sunday morning, time is 8 o'clock. It's been raining like crazy, but now the sun is kind of back. Gonna do a small hike here just up the road from where Ida's parents live. It's not the most visited hike, but it's alright, it's not too far. It's called Kjerringa. Kjerringa is kind of a Norwegian slang word for your wife. So now we're gonna go mount your wife. That's the plan. Ida, Mr. Tico, and good old Aiko. Let's go. It's really wet because it's been raining and raining and raining all night. But the start here is through the kind of forest. Then you take us. Gonna go up on the mountain in the back here. Up we go. With Ida and the dogs in the lead. Come on, Ticos. You're the youngest one. Alright, gain some ground, and then there's a little bit through the forest here. Then you take to the right. I came up to, gonna come up to a clearing up there. Let's go. There's Ida. Here you can kind of see the alley behind Høyfjellsknubben, it's called, stretching along back here. I'm gonna take to the right up here. Alright, kind of halfway. Here you can see the road winding down to Indyr, and down there somewhere is Høyfjellsknubben where we were yesterday. You can see a lot of the other mountains you can go hiking here. And back here is called the Høyfjelldal and all the Høyfjell alley. So that's where we're going. Here's Ida and the guys. You're gonna follow kind of the ridge on top of the alley back here. Alright, let's go on. Here you can really see the alley here on the right side and the left side, and we're kind of walking in the middle here. Kind of flattens out here and gonna follow the ridge somewhere on top here. A bit wet from all the rain. Let's jump past that. Alright, look here, sun's up. Not too far left. Here's Ida and Aiko, Ticos. Just gonna go on top there, and then it's flat on terrain. Let's go. Alright, look here at the view. You can see the terrain starting to clear up. It's windy. I'll kill my audio, but closing into the end of the trail here, somewhere on the back there. Alright, not too far left now, but this is kind of nice. I don't know how well the camera picks it up, but down there is a huge cave, and Gildeskaal here in Northern Norway is known for a lot of these caving systems. There's a lot of these caves, and some of them stretches on hundreds of meters through the mountains here, so you can actually rent a guide and go caving in some of these. So but that's for some other time. We have never been, but should be fun. sun's up. Gonna go along here for a bit, and here you can see the alley in the back. Alright, let's finish this. Alright, here we are at the top. There used to be kind of a mailbox sign here, but as I said, it's not the most visited hike this, so it's gone. But no matter. So here's the view. Here's Aiko, Tikos and Ida posing for a Snapchat and YouTube. As I said, here you can see kind of the Skøvål alley, it's called, the cave back there. As I said, it's kind of a different hike this, because you got the view of the alley stretching along all the way on the back here instead of the ocean. So the top here is around 470 something, 480 meters above sea level, but actually it's quite an easy hike because the main road where you start is already at quite a few elevation meters, so you don't really walk 470 something meters. So depending on your shape, it takes you everything from 30 to maybe 40 minutes one way, or maybe less if you're in good shape. So if you drive from Bodø and direction Indir Ørnes, and you look up Skøvål or the Skøvål alley and the map, and you search Kjerringa hike, you should find it. There's a small parking lot along the river down here where you can park, and then there's really just one trail up, so you can't really go wrong. So not too bad if you're in the area. I'm gonna head back, have some breakfast. It's like 9 in the morning, so I haven't eaten yet. So that's it from today. Bye bye to Ida and company here. What do you say? Happy with your hike, Mr. Tikos, Mr. Aikos. Yes, you are. Alright, see you.